back to another video on the channel, and today we're gonna be talking about the Team Affinity 4 that is going to drop this Friday 9/10. And today in this video we're gonna show you what you need to do to get ahead of the game so you can get these Team Affinity Season 4 diamonds quick and as cheap as possible. So far MLB The Show has revealed some of the diamonds that we are gonna get, a mixture of signature series and milestone cards, including a 99 overall Greg Maddux for the Cubs. We've also got a 99 overall Bob Gibson for St. Louis, a 99 overall Duke Snider with a really good swing there for the Dodgers, and the brand new one they just revealed today for the Stros, the 99 overall Craig Biggio. Like I said, most of them are signature series and milestone cards so far. We don't know where the future stars are going to come into play. Some of us are thinking maybe they're going to be the 98, 99 overall henchmen. I hope so. That'd be sweet. But in this video, we broke down and calculated everything for the exchanges, because you all know that exchanges are very important to get a huge chunk of these Team Affinities done. So if we're gonna be looking at the Team Affinities, and if it's gonna be the same format as the Team Affinity 3, finishing up the exchanges will give you a total of 45 Team Affinity points. And that, in terms of Team Affinity packs, that gets you to right here, meaning you're gonna be able to finish up one of your choice packs. That means you're gonna get a Team Affinity Diamond in each and every single one of the divisions. So 6 right away if you finish up the exchanges, and that's what I'm trying to help you do today in this video. The rest of it, last time the showdowns were a little bit easier, so the rest of the Team Affinity points came from Showdown for me, but there will be missions, there's going to be moments, and collections for you guys to do to get the rest of them after you do your exchanges. But this video today just shows you how to finish up these exchanges as cheap as possible. So first things first, I want to go over the 80 overall golds, right? So if you're going to be using 80 overall golds for your exchanges, it might not be the best thing for you. So if you're grabbing these 80 overalls, I'm just gonna filter. Filtering is gonna be your best friend for these exchanges. So 80 overall, and I'm gonna do live series. You can get all of them for about 1,000 stubs right now. If you're going into the create buy order and put it up for 1,000, you're most likely going to be getting these cards right away. So if you're getting them at 1,000 each. Now actually, before we get into buying here, make sure you're grabbing cards for your specific division. So for example, if we are going to be finishing up the Team Affinity for the AL East, you gotta make sure you get AL East players from the market. So let's say you bought a bunch of Detroit Tiger cards to go into these Team Affinities. You can't exchange those for AL East players. So AL East only. So for example, we're gonna use AL East as an example today. We have to pick up Yankees, Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox, Tampa Bay Rays, and also the Blue Jays only for these exchanges right here. So it even tells you right here, exchange players from Yankees, Red Sox, Orioles, Rays, and Blue Jays, and no one else. So as you see there, Diego Castillo just got bought, so that was Seattle Mariners, so he can only go into the AL West for those exchanges. So, but now let's get back on track here real quick and talk about which one you guys should be buying to make it as cheap as possible. So let's talk about 80 overalls first. I wouldn't say 80 overalls are going to be your best friend, but it might be the quickest, especially if you're buying them from the in-game market. If you're buying them from the app, it's probably going to be super fast for you, but in-game market, 80 overalls I would not recommend. At 80 overall, you get 6,037 exchange XP each. So with that said, you're going to need a total of 38 golds, 80 overall golds per division at 1,000 each. That's 38,000 stubs per division. Multiply that by 6. It's not a good time. It's not going to be the most cost effective. So yes, if you have 80 overalls, use them if you don't want to, but I would say just sell your 80 overalls and do not buy them for exchanges. Now going down to 79 overalls, it gets a little bit cheaper, a little bit better. You're going to need a total of 48 79 overalls per division to finish up those exchanges, if the exchanges stay the same. 79 overalls give you a total of 4,775 exchange XP each. And in my calculation here, if you were to buy 79 overalls for your respective divisions at around 250 stubs each. So a lot of them are still under 250, so you can grab, like, say, Aguilar for 233. It'd be even less, but for this video alone, I calculated it if you were to grab them at 250 stubs each. So 79 overalls, 48 of them at 250 per card. You're looking at 12,000 stubs per division times 6. So around, I would say, is that just over 70,000 stubs if you were grabbing 79 overalls, which is not bad, because remember, you're going to be getting diamonds, you're going to be getting packs, and a lot of rewards just by finishing up Team Affinity. So I would say the exchanges are completely worth it. You're going to get a lot of those stubs back. Next, let's go over 78 overalls, and I'll show you the price points for the 78 overalls. So the price point that I want you guys to go after for the 78 overalls, and it looks like prices are kind of going up right now since I looked last, but in this video, my calculation was if you were to grab 78 overalls at 165 stubs each, you should be able to get and finish your divisions at 10,200 stubs. So 10.2k per division. So just over 60k to finish up all the exchanges for all the divisions if you were to get 78 overalls at 165 each. Now it looks like they're around 170 each, so you might need to make a little bit more there. You're gonna need a total of 78 overalls per division, and like I said, remember to buy cards that you need for that division. Like the mats can't be used for a different division, right, for the exchanges. So now I'm gonna show you guys this 77 overalls. I would say will be the most cost-effective way, and my recommendation, you're gonna need to grab 75 total 77 overall cards. So might as well use the app, so that way you can bulk buy these cards. Like you see here, Tanner Huck I'm buying right now for 122 stubs each. 77 overalls are my recommendation. Grab 75 of them at around 120 stubs each, and it looks like you should be able to do that. So the NL Central here, if you were to get Q Brian Hayes at a 120 each, it's only gonna cost you 9,000 stubs per division. Multiply that by 6. Let me know what you get, and that's gonna be the cheapest exchange to do. It's 77 overalls, in my opinion, if you can get them at around 120 stubs each. Now, some of you might be wondering, how do I get it for 120 stubs if it says $398 buy now? Well, just a quick, I'll show you guys real quick here. So you don't need to do a buy now right away, right? You can create your buy order. So 119 right now, you go to create buy order and drop it down for 120 and wait for it to fill, which if you're in it early, it most likely will fill before this Friday. So get those buys in right now. So you're probably asking, hey Atrin, what about 76 overalls or 75 overalls? Well, 76 overall actually will not be as cost effective, and we actually calculated it. You're gonna need 94 76 overalls, and I would say around 100 to 105 each. And if you were to buy them at 105 each, 94 of them would actually cost you 800 stubs more per division than 77 overall. So that's really it, guys. 77 overalls would be the best. That's my recommendation, and you're gonna need, like I said, 75 of them per division. So, and it's gonna be the cheapest way. 9,000 stubs per division is not bad at all. You can probably find those stubs in all your extras in your inventory. So one strat to do too, if you don't know what teams to grab, is go into the like say AL East. If you want to go in there, go into the first pack right here, or actually it'll tell you which teams to go after. So go into one of these, see how it shows you exchange players from Yankees, Red Sox, Orioles, Rays, and Blue Jays. Leave this up. Go into your app on your phone, the companion app, because there is a companion app now for MLB The Show 21. And then go into the market on that app and filter out 77 overall, and also filter out these specific teams. So start with the Yankees, because you can only go one team at a time. Start with the Yankees live series. If there's no 77 overalls, filter out the Red Sox. If there's 77 overalls, start buying them for what I said. So around 120 stubs, I would say. If you have to go up a little bit higher, that's all right. But that's how you're going to be able to get these exchanges done very, very quickly. So buy them right now before these drop. And if they change these, still follow the same rule. Still follow the same rule. Grab 77 overalls at around 120 each. And that should get you to the very first pack. So if you're chasing to discover these, this is going to be the best way to do it. So if you're chasing these packs, you'll be able to get the first one right away and extra packs. So we're taking a look at the last one. We were able to get space 2, 4 Team Affinities there, another space and 2, so 6, 7, 8 total packs plus the Team Affinity pack too. So there you have it. I hope my math was right. If this helps, let me know down below. But that's really it, guys. Should be around 54,000 stubs to finish all the exchanges for all 6 of these Team Affinity programs, unless they change it, unless they completely change how this looks. But I don't think they will, because this is how it's been all year. Buy 77 overalls at around 120 each per division, and you're on your way to get your packs. You're gonna get at least 6 packs right away just by doing that. So I hope it helps. Thank you all so much for watching today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Once this content drops, we're gonna show you the best to go after, the top 10 to go after in these Team Affinity programs, and we'll go over what you can get with the cards and packs, and we'll show you all the attributes for all those cards. So make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.